On World Heart Day, it's great to be able to talk about the Liverpool Cardiovascular Science Centre. When we think about cardiovascular disease, we've come such a long way since the 1960s in how we spot and treat cardiovascular disease. Back in the 1960s, cardiovascular disease accounted for about half the deaths in the UK. It's a huge problem. And now, as a result of research, things have really improved. We have things like pacemakers, we have coronary care units which stopped 70% of people who had a heart attack from dying. We have defibrillators in ambulances, we have heart valve surgery, heart transplants. We really have started to tackle cardiovascular disease, and it has reduced the number of deaths it therefore causes. It still causes 1 in 4 deaths in the UK. That's an improvement, but there's still a long way to go. Prevention is a key way that we can reduce that number even further. We now use statins. We can identify hereditary conditions that predispose people to heart disease. We understand how to use statins, we understand how to control cholesterol, and we understand the importance of exercise. Cardiovascular disease is still a big killer, and in fact my dad had a heart attack 3 years ago and he survived and he's recovered really well. If that would have been 15 years ago, he would probably have died, and that makes the impact of cardiovascular disease really real for me. So my pledge on World Heart Day is to improve the amount of exercise I do. We know exercise is a really important way that we can individually reduce our risk factors for cardiovascular disease, and we've all got a responsibility around that. With before lockdown, I used to do quite a bit of exercise, and that has reduced. So my commitment is to increase my exercise and actually encourage my dad to do the same.